Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to Yank's Watch Red Dwarf. I am the Yankiest of Yanks, War Master 101. And we also have the Dwarfiest of Dwarfs, Avery.
I think you'll find that's Cowboy.
Oof.
Yeah.
Well, he's not here.
Bit of a hi, I'm
We'll
Avery,
never
the
be here.
resident-
In fact, people probably don't know who we're talking about.
Anyway, we have
Also, you can't be the you can't be the Yankiest of a compulsive masturbator.
Oh my god. All right, but you are if you are watching this and you watch our stuff, you are familiar with these two. We have Hunter Avery and Bethany in the call.
If you're watching this, we've been trapped in Aura's basement for a month. Please get us out.
I feed you guys. Barely.
Do you?
Yeah. Yes, I feed you guys cornflakes like God intended.
Like the guy who wanted to prevent masturbation intended.
Anyway, so we are on the third episode of season 2 of Red Dwarf. Thanks for the memories. Avery, just random question: is it called? Are seasons called series in the UK?
They are, yes.
Oh, that's stupid.
Stupid and wrong.
Yeah. But yeah. Thanks for the memories. It's the third episode of season 2 of Red Dwarf. We'll talk about how we feel about the episode right after we do a little not plot reenactment. We're not reenacting the episode. But
I'm going to give myself amnesia. I'll do it right now. What are we doing?
I'm going to drunk drive.
What? Oh, right, because that.
See, Aura, you already forgot what happens in the episode.
Okay, that's because I might have some mild dementia. I might actually have to go to my doctor and be like, "Hey, can we discuss these fucked up brain?
What am I doing here?
Can we discuss these brain fogs that I just have?" But the episode starts off on I believe it's a moon. Are they on the moon? Not the moon. Oh, just a rocky planetoid.
I think it's a random moon or planetoid. Yeah.
Basically, we start.
It has an atmosphere.
Yeah.
They were without their helmets
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, I guess there must have, yeah.
Don't planets with atmosphere usually have to have well, I don't know, fucking clouds
Plants.
and plants.
Or things that
not
produce oxygen in some manner.
Not necessarily. There could be an equivalent to cyanobacteria in the soil or in water below the surface. That's possible. But again,
Part
it's a
atmosphere,
comedy.
got it.
It's a comedy, so I wouldn't think
Too hard
If
of
you're
it.
wondering how he eats and breathes and other science facts, just repeat to yourself, it's just a show. I should really just relax.
Anyway, so
pretty much.
the gang is currently on some sort of barren planet that has a atmosphere for some reason. They have that's the name of the small ship.
Yeah, the bug.
But
Yeah.
we're...
Yeah.
Oh no!
Am I allowed to say that in 2025?
What, Starbug?
No. The
Oh, right. Starbug's what they call it in future series.
Ah. Okay, so we'll call it the
Yeah, I wonder why they
Starbug.
changed it.
But yes, the crew is on this. Sorry, I keep repeating the same words. But they are on the planet, getting shit-faced, eating food because it is the death anniversary of Arnold Rimmer, and also that would mean it coincides with just the death of everybody on the Red Dwarf.
Yeah, well,
but
didn't he
they're
die
not
at a
all
different
around to
time?
celebrate. No, they all died at the
yeah,
same time. But
Yeah.
no one else is around to, think about it.
Yeah, it was like the 8th anniversary or something.
But yeah, Lister's playing guitar. I don't remember what the cat was doing.
Electric guitar.
Electric guitar.
They're all
Yeah,
just dancing.
yeah,
The,
yeah.
the thing I didn't figure out until the second time this happened, Rimmer's just in a cage, which I guess the cage is there for him to be projected into when they're outside of the ship.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, yeah. To be honest,
It just looked like a go-go dancer cage.
Yeah,
he was drunk dancing.
That was what it's not easy to see, but here's the cage right here. I thought, as Beth said, I kind of realized later, oh, that's probably so he can be projected outside of the ship. But no, it was giving big West Hollywood go-go dancer vibes. But they're just on the planet partying, just kind of enjoying. Oh yeah, they're all drunk. Oh, here it is. Rimmer is able to exist on the surface of the planetoid by a use of a hologrammatic projection cage. I don't think I said that right, but it's all good.
Hollow it's almost as if there should be a less complicated word for that, like holographic.
Let's see, but they're getting drunk. They're enjoying sausages apparently, and Lister.
Well, I mean hot dogs, but it's Britain.
But then as they're doing the festivities, Lister reveals a cake that he made for Rimmer's death day, and it's in the shape of a spanner or a wrench.
Which we all had differing interpretations of what the cake was, because I thought, because it was Rimmer's death, that it was like a dead body chalk outline.
I thought it was the letter H for hologram.
Yeah, because the spanner part is really the handle part is really short, and the other ends are really round.
Mm-hmm. Avery, what did you think it was?
Well, I knew what it was. I knew it was a spanner. Yeah.
Oh well.
I like the joke that Holly made about, if you was a postman, you would have baked it in the shape of an envelope, which is a rectangle.
And then he was like, God forbid that they were a gynecologist, and then the joke was baking it in the form of a vagina. But yeah,
or I thought of a vagina and threw up.
So. Oh wait, so maybe the reason. Okay, so I'm reading a little bit on the wiki right now. Holly mentioned that the moons were setting on the planet, and once the moons set, it would render the planetoid inhospitable. So maybe the moons were giving the planetoid atmosphere somehow.
I think that's more that without the moons, it would get dark and also start to get very cold without the light from them, I guess.
Possibly.
Oh, right. Holly has that mobile TV rig, and when they're playing guitar, the TV was bobbing up and down with music.
Man, Holly was really great in this episode. But anyway, they get back onto the Starbug, which is what I think Avery...
They drive drunk.
Yes.
They drive drunk back to the ship.
Yes, driving what's the word? A spaceship under the influence feels way more dangerous than just regular drunk driving. You know what I mean?
They also in doing so, they started driving backwards at one point.
But then they get back on the ship, and it is the day after, a Saturday. Rimmer is still super drunk for some reason.
Well, you've never been so drunk that you wake up the next day still drunk? Because I have.
Yeah, it's called being hungover.
Well, no,
No, a hangover is not still being drunk. A hangover is a different thing.
Wait, hang on, run it back. Avery, there are days where you've been drinking and where you've been drinking the night before and you wake up still sauced?
Yeah, I mean these were my uni days, but yeah.
I don't think I've ever gotten drunk. I think I've just jumped straight to Hangover.
To be fair, I believe if I remember right, that day I drank like a whole bottle of Jack Daniels and like 2/3 of a bottle of Captain Morgan. So
Juice that makes you directly hungover.
You never drank any like Wicked or anything?
no, I was a spirit.
No, you watch Wicked.
No, okay. So, Wicked is a brand of I guess it would be a wine cooler in the States.
I'm still here.
Oops, sorry, but it's an Alcopop. It's an Alcopop that is marketed in the UK, and I really want to try it because I love.
Oh, it's we refer to it as WKD.
Oh,
That's why I was like, yes, I have had WKD.
Weapon of cast destruction.
well, I say Wicked because that's how you say those letters together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how I've always
totally
referred to it as everyone I've ever known has also referred to it as. But anyway,
I really want to try it because it sounds like I don't know how
it's just a cheap alco pop. It's nothing special.
Sorry, we have gotten completely off topic. But yeah, we cut back to the Red Dwarf. They're in their sleeping chamber. Lister is doing a puzzle. Rimmer is still sauced, even though he is a fucking hologram. But sorry, I'm gonna why do they activate Holly for so? Oh, right, because they're hungry. They've woken up and they're hungry, and they activate Holly, and he was air quotes sleeping, and he's like, yeah, a nightcap, complaining about needing offline time, which is for a joke on masturbation probably, and
Oh.
But you never called.
I'm aware of.
It was just a joke about why a computer program would need to sleep.
Anyway, Lister tells Holly to generate
triple fried egg sandwich
with chili sauce and chutney.
Yeah, but the other one suggests the chili sauce and chutney.
But so I misunderstood this when they first talked about it. When they said triple fried egg, I thought they meant like 3 fried eggs on the sandwich.
Isn't that what it was?
I think he just meant like a triple. So like 3 pieces of bread, fried egg, fried egg.
Oh, well, I so reading it out right now, I was assuming like you know, like the Chinese dish, like twice cooked pork and like stuff like that.
A triple fried egg would be an egg that has been fried 3 times would be petrified.
Yeah, but it would tie into what Rimmer was talking about after he tried the egg. Anyway, so Lister is like, hey, make this sandwich for dipshit over here. And then Rimmer tries the... What? Rimmer is a dipshit. Like... There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
No buts.
But Rimmer takes a bite of the sandwich, and he's like, "Oh, like all of these parts are wrong, but all together they're good." And he's like, "That's what you're like, Rimmer, Lister." And if I was Lister, I would be way more offended about that.
And then he starts getting really introspective because he's drunk.
Yeah.
And it's like, once again, good character analysis of Rimmer, and then he starts getting, like, sad and whiny and pathetic.
Yeah. He's like, I only banged one bad bitch, and Lister's like, could you please not tell me about that?
And not just for me, but also because I know you will remember this tomorrow and regret it.
Yes, you'll remember this tomorrow and make it everybody's problem. Everybody's problem.
With specifically, he said, and you'll like he does the like fist biting motion that Rimmer does.
Oh yeah, and then Rimmer does do that, but
Yes.
let's see. Yeah, he bemoans the fact that Lister is slobby and undisciplined, but people like him, and it has just done interesting things in her life.
He's like, all these ingredients are wrong. They're like you because you have you do all these bad things, but people like you, and then I do all the good things, but people hate me. I have all the right ingredients. It's like, oh, shut the fuck up.
And it just like at the end of the day, like the reason why people like Lister is because Lister's a likable man. Like. Like, I don't think there has been an episode in this series so far where I've disliked Lister. But that's probably because with him versus, like...
Aside from maybe when they actually go into detail about how disgusting he is.
Yeah,
sometimes.
like the only thing about Lister I don't like is how much of a slob he is. But at the end of the day, Lister is a pretty chill dude. I would like to hang out with him.
Yeah, and also he's like the last human here to impress. Let's be real.
But yeah, while I forget who Yevon McGirder is. I'll click on her name in just a second. But yeah, as
remember she's been mentioned before as
oh,
Damn
oh God, that is a face. Let's see. But yeah, at the end of the day, they end up going back to bed, and then the next day, Rimmer gets up and starts doing his fucking workout routine, and he remembers everything he said the night before.
Well, he remembers a couple things where he's like, oh, that's not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
But then gets to the thing.
And then he, starts to try and gaslight Lister into like, wow, you were really shit-faced the other night. Wow, that's insane.
You really fell for my joke.
Yeah. But then as like he's trying to gaslight Lister, Lister is experiencing like leg pain, thinking that he has slept on it wrong. But when he pulls back the sheet, he sees that he has a fucking cast on. And then Kat comes in and also has a cast. And then they check the clock. And they see that they've actually lost 4 days. Now, I was muted at this point, but I was like, oh, hey, this is kind of the plot of Hangover just a little bit. Except it's not just a day, it's 4 days.
And also that this predates the Hangover by like 20 years.
I don't know.
I've heard a lot of people talk about the guy who directed The Hangover and also Joker, because that director has such a massive chip on his shoulder about being known as the Hangover guy.
But yeah, they learn that they are missing 4 days. Sorry, I don't know. Wait, hang on. Who wrote The Hangover? I know you say it's the Joker guy. Hangover.
The Joker.
Todd Phillips?
Sure.
Yep, he did the Joker. I did the Joker too, but that's neither here nor there. But as per usual, when something weird happens, Rimmer has to immediately blame aliens. And he, like, basically starts going down this line of thought that would make any D&D player be like, what the fuck are you on? Because he's like, oh, you guys, the aliens broke your legs.
This is their way of communicating.
Yeah. They broke both your legs, completed the puzzle, and did something else to represent, to basically say, hello there. And it's like, Rimmer, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, it's hello to you. Oh, they broke your legs, which hurt like hell, and they did it twice too. Hello to. They did it. They broke your leg below the knee. Low, hello. They did two, and then the puzzle must mean you.
I want to study Rimmer under
I
a...
assume they meet aliens at some. I assume they meet aliens at some point in the show because it's like been millions
It's
of years and
Yeah.
Yeah.
This feels like it feels like they're not gonna meet. How do I put this? This is just what I'm equating it to. But like, actually, I don't even know what the fuck I'm trying to say. But like, Rick and Morty is like, we'll never do time travel. That's fucking stupid. I feel like it's kind of a similar thing of like, we won't like have them meet aliens yet because like it's kind of meant to be like a closed like thing. So they'll meet aliens eventually. Anyway, moving on.
Stop right there, scum. Nobody breaks the law on my watch. Now pay your fine. Or it's off to jail.
Speaking of aliens. Hi.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hi.
Hello, Steve.
Hi, Stag. I didn't hear you come in.
guest star Stick.
And Stag's on the call now. Say hello, Stag.
Oh, are you recording?
Yes, we are recording, but if you want to sit it,
Yes.
if you want to, it's okay.
Incredibly. Hello, Stag. Clearly on your phone mic.
Yeah. Alright. I just got done with my brother's birthday. And I was just joining the call to tell Avery that it should be free tomorrow, but it's also if it lets me leave the call. Bye.
Bye. Okay, so Chris will probably.
We can just amnesia that part of the recording.
Yeah, a little guest appearance for you.
Yeah. To be fair, I did pause it when he started talking about the funeral because yeah. But I did unpause it when he said goodbye. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. With everybody's memories being fucked up, Holly is also confused on where the fuck the last 4 days have gone. And Lister's like, hey, why don't we check the black box? Because, you know, it records everything, the goings-on on the ship. But then Holly's like, it's not...
It's not even Holly remembers.
But Holly's like, hey, my black box is no longer here.
You think they need that for other things?
Well, what is the purpose of a black box? I assume it's just for like.
It's to have have all the information when a plane crashes or something.
Yeah, it just records.
Yeah, inputs and outputs. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. But they decide to, you know, track the black box down because, hey, having 4 days of your fucking life disappear is kind of scurry. Isn't that right, Avery?
If I'd experienced this, I would give you an answer on that one.
What are you talking about? Don't you remember what happened between Wednesday and yesterday?
Does anybody smell gas?
This bit's
I
stupid.
went to work for a couple of those days. That's about it. But anyway, continue.
This bit's stupid. I'm sorry. So they start tracking the black box with the mini ship.
Amora.
I'm not saying
Starbug.
Starbug. Yeah, thank you. they are able to track the black box to the signal to an asteroid, which they have to walk awkwardly around in their spacesuits because, you know, they have broken legs.
Yeah.
And as they're looking around the asteroid, they find what seems like giant footprints.
They say like size of a surfboard.
And then Rimmer, being a little punk ass bitch, is like, "Hey, Holly, keep the ship's engine running so we can GTFO." But
So he can get away in case there's something happens to them.
to be honest, if something showed up to attack Lister and the cat, I don't think Holly would have left. I think Holly would have stayed around.
Yeah, but then again, the only thing I understand with this with Rimmer is like he's a hologram. What the fuck is he actually gonna do?
Oh yeah.
If that makes sense.
Anyway, they eventually follow the footprints to what looks like a shallow grave. Well, it is a shallow grave. I don't know why I'm saying what it seems like a shallow grave, but there is a gravestone marker, and on the marker it says to the memory of Lise Yates. And Lister,
Nobody knows who that is.
well, Lister knows who it is because
It's an ex of his.
yes.
Oh right, she used to.
Yeah. Let's see. There is the gravestones. But they are able to retrieve the black box from underneath the grave and then load it into the console of the mini ship. And another version of Holly pops up and he's like, "Hey, you probably shouldn't watch this." And then Holly like stops the recording and everybody's like, "Hey, why are you stopping that?" And he's like, I would listen to me. You should listen to me. If he's telling us not to watch the recording, we should, probably not watch the recording." And everybody's like, "Fuck you, Holly."
It's Holly looking at footage of himself and going, "Oh, that's a handsome-looking man."
But everybody is eventually able to strong-arm Holly into continuing the tape. And it starts off with, Rimmer telling Lister about how his life sucks and how he only had ever had one encounter. But Rimmer is like, we can, fast-forward it. And then as it's fast-forwarding it, Lister... the cat's like curious on like how many people Rimmer has fucked, and Lister, like, with pantomime and such, is able to be like, he only did it with like 3 people. And no, not 3. Oh my fucking one. I don't know why I said 3. And
1 for 12 minutes.
Okay.
Which then Cat responded, "That many?"
Out loud by accident.
Yeah, that was a really funny part. I thought it was really funny. But then after they skip past that part, we start getting we start getting the information about the last 4 days. But yeah, hang on, sorry, just reading. But basically after Lister and Rimmer's little conversation, Lister gets up and has Cat follow him to the hologram simulation suite, where what's the word? Where basically the location that is allowing Rimmer to be broadcasted in the ship, correct?
Exist.
Yeah, to exist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And basically what is happening is hang on, sorry.
He uses a helmet to scan some of his memories, and Lister, right?
Yeah.
Lister scans 8 months of his own memory where he had this one girlfriend, and he inserts it into Rimmer's programming and then switches the names around so that Rimmer thinks he dated this person, to basically give him this false assumption that he had more of a sex life than he actually had.
Yeah.
Which then makes him really happy.
Gives him a confidence boost. Which, at the end of the day, it's never a good idea to give Rimmer a confidence boost.
Because then he starts bragging about it.
Yeah.
And weirdly so, because he acts like it's happening in real time. Like he's, I had the great love with this one person, even though they've been dead for millions of years.
Yeah. And then things get even more complicated because Lister basically downloaded a 1-for-1 recreation of his memories into Rimmer's head. So when Rimmer
while adjusting a few things.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Basically just the names.
Yeah, with adjust
names and voices.
Yeah, names and voices were adjusted.
But there is a funny bit where Rimmer is, hanging out with this black woman on a field, but he is dressed like Lister because all the details are of Lister's memories.
And he's also got like
So
a can of beer in hand.
He's smoking and drinking and wearing an ugly shirt.
Oh yeah, that's the reason why it slowly becomes a problem, because this is Lister's memory, and as Rimmer is remembering it, he's like, some things aren't adding up. Like, why would I tell the love of my life that I don't want to be tied down? And
also, why would I go from being in like an academy on Saturn to moving suddenly to Liverpool?
Yeah. But at the end of the day, Rimmer doesn't really question it until he I'm trying to remember the what's the word?
He's talking about all the sex that he had with this woman, then Lister was also talking about the sex he had with that woman.
And then a little bit later, Rimmer finds...
How do you know that?
Yeah, how do you know that? And then a little bit later, Rimmer finds letters, letters between Lister and this woman. And she's like, and Rimmer's like, not only was she seeing me at the time, but she was also seeing you at all the exact same locations. And at the same time. And at this point, Lister's like, all right, I gotta come clean. Those are my memories that I put...
Wait, hang on. There's the part where they we spent all this time in this hotel and had sex 6 times, but according to the letter, she had sex with you 6 times in the same hotel. She had sex 12 times in one night. It's like, thank goodness she was cheating on me, because she would have killed me otherwise.
Right.
I would have been dead by the end of the week.
Yes. And then Lister comes clean about fucking with his memories. And then Rimmer's like, how could you do this to me?
And this is like, I was trying to do a nice thing.
Yeah, because you're so sad and pathetic. And then Rimmer is like, well, I didn't want you to do this. But yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, that because of this, this was stated previously, but Kat was like, I would have just gotten him a tie when they were putting the memories into Rimmer's head. And then after Rimmer storms off after learning the truth, Kat's like, I told her to get him a tie. But then they end up in the observation room dome, which is the case of another location from earlier being used again. Well, okay, sorry, let me rephrase that. There's been a lot of reuses of locations in the series, but this is a new location that's been used twice. And it also kind of reminds me of the...
Well, yeah, it's a place in the ship that they've been to previously.
I
It's
know.
the same place.
But it kind of reminds me, what's it called? Like the from Futurama, like the dome of angry yelling or whatever.
If you need me, I'll be in the angry dog.
Yes, that. It reminds me of that just a little bit. But let's see. But like, Rimmer is in the observation dome. Lister comes up and is like, "Hey, I'm sorry about doing that, but like, hey, you're better for the experience." And Rimmer's like, "No, the fuck, I'm not. I don't get these memories out of me." And Lister's like, "All right, I'll get."
Well, and then he's like, if you delete the memories, then you'll have those memories that I would like to have. So then they said, okay, I'll wipe my memories too.
Yeah, basically, like Rimmer wants this whole situation out. Like he never wants this to remember this situation in any way, shape, or form. Like moving forward, and the problem with that is that everybody else will remember it. And Lister's like, "All right, I'll erase mine and Kat's memory of what happened these last couple of days, and we'll also get rid of the black box." Yeah. But then Lister and Kat carry the black. Well, so I don't know why they did this, but they, Lister suggests burying it on that asteroid. Don't know why they brought a gravestone. Oh, hang on, I'm seeing it now. The gravestone was Rimmer's idea.
Gravestone.
Yeah.
They brought a gravestone to bury the black box, and the gravestone is very heavy despite them being in space. So the reason why they broke their legs, the reason why there were these giant footprints is because they kept dropping the headstone, and the reason why they were in cast is because they dropped the headstone on their feet and broke their feet.
So yeah, after that, they get the black box buried underneath the gravestone, and they make it back to the ship. Lister tears out pages from his diary to basically, fully erase the memory of what the fuck has happened. And then as they are getting ready to go get their minds wiped, as they are limping out, Lister finishes the jigsaw puzzle, which is apparently a picture of the Red Dwarf in space.
The end credits.
Yeah, the end credits.
No, the puzzle turns into the video of the end credits.
Which is really clever at the end of the day. I really liked it.
What about at the beginning of the day?
I don't remember the end of the day.
Yeah, but that's the overall plot of the episode.
Yeah. Anyway, thoughts and feelings on the episode. How did everybody feel about Thanks for the Memories?
This was honestly pretty good.
Yeah,
Rimmer was less insufferable than he usually is.
Yeah, like Lister. No, not Lister. Sorry, I get their names confused. This was an episode like a Rimmer character building episode that didn't leave a bad taste in my mouth, because every time we do an episode that is focused a lot on Rimmer, it's just like, shut the fuck up, Rimmer. I overall, I think it was a good plot. I do like hey, we are missing our memories for the last couple of days. What the fuck happened? And then retracing those steps. I know this predates Hangover, but I do like a good Hangover plot.
You like a good hangover.
I'm quite fond of this episode for similar reasons.
Any gripes about the episode? Any continuity issues anybody noticed?
Not particularly on my end.
Well, you see, the floor they were on wasn't in the same place as they were.
I would say this is S.
I'd say at least an A.
I'm good with an S.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Hey, look at it. The 2 episodes that have the observation dome in it are both S tier.
Yeah.
I want.
Just now we know if we ever
I'm
see the
surprised you'd
observation
remember.
dome.
I'm surprised you'd remember what episodes have that in it.
because every time the observation dome has been in an episode, it's because Rimmer has been a whiny cunt. Like, oh, poor me. I'm Rimmer and everything that's ever happened to me is bad. But tune in next time where we review. Hang on, let me zoom in because I don't like to look at the page because I don't want to get spoiled. Period. Stasis leak. I assume time is gonna be leaking. It's gonna be like that one episode of Futurama where with the chronotons. Oh yeah. Also, just a little bit of end, not credit, scening, but thank you for watching. Check out the description for our Extra Life donation link.
That already?
I haven't made the video yet, but I will use my time to make a script and make a little video for it. But yes,
I should also be there.
wait, what was that?
I said when you do that, I should be there.
Okay. But yeah, check our description for our Extra Life link. And yeah, we will see you all next time.
Good night, everybody.
You'll learn what that is in the future.
Yes, in the future. Well, okay. Well, the future will be.
It's a special tool that'll help us later.
I'm hoping to get the our introduction video for Extra Life out before I post this video. So.
Oh no, we're breaking the time stream. The chronotons.